Hello everyone, this is Captain MKG here. October 14th, approximately 1:58 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to try and make this quick. It's a little bit difficult to say, but this is my 2-week notice. The jobs aren't here in Colorado for me, and I can't afford to wait around anymore. I know my lease is going to be up November 10th, but I'm going to be making the trek out to a place called Grand Junction, which is on the west side of Colorado near the Utah border, on the 27th of October, which is a Saturday. Or I'm sorry, 28th, my bad. 28th of October, which is a Saturday. So, um, what that means for me is just this next week, starting tonight, I'm going to be trying to drive as much as I can to achieve my financial goal, to give myself a little bit of a cushion for the next 2 months when I'm living with my mom in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is my final destination for now. Um, I'll probably do another one of these videos next week, but I just wanted to keep everyone posted and apprised of what's going on here. I know I haven't been very active on the channel lately, and I know I haven't been very active on a lot of different things lately, but things have been pretty tough, emotionally speaking. My girlfriend and her family flew out this morning, roughly about 7, 8 o'clock this morning. They're currently over in New Jersey right now, and they're waiting for their next flight here in about an hour or so, and they'll be flying out to Portugal, which is their final destination. So with my girlfriend gone, and my best friend who left for Georgia a number of years ago, about a couple years ago, there's just not a whole left here in Colorado for me. I don't really have any friends that I can call upon or hang out with. The closest thing would be an ex-girlfriend, but she's living her own life and she's doing her own thing. And quite frankly, we're more acquaintances at this point, if I'm being frank and honest. So, yeah, that's kind of the crux of where I'm at right now in life. I've got, about 2 weeks until I'm out of here. I got one more. I'm going to make my, my financial push this next week. And then that following week, if I want to drive, I have the option to, but I'd rather not. I'd rather put my efforts to making sure I have everything done, everything ready and finalized, and so I can leave. Because, like I said, the jobs aren't here. I can't afford to wait around any longer. So, I need to move on where I have family and just more connections in Las Vegas. And it's just going to be easier, emotionally and financially speaking. It'll just be more beneficial to being in Las Vegas than it is to try and stay up here. Because as I discussed it with my mom last night, even if I were to get a job here, who knows what could happen at that job in case they want to change things up again, which companies have been known to do. Or, best case scenario, I'm here for another year. What am I going to accomplish in another year that I haven't done in 11 and a half years that I've been here? Am I going to try and make more friends? Am I going to try to, get into another relationship here that, will just be, who knows where that could go in a year? And I don't know. And I don't want to find out, or I don't want to not find out, but I don't want to risk my sanity, my emotional well-being here. They say that, as an individual, for emotional and mental stability, from a physical aspect, everybody should try to get, at least, a couple hugs in a day. And it's hard to say this, but, up here in the mountains, I'm alone. There is no hugs. So, why continue to put myself through that kind of trauma? Not trauma, but why continue to stress myself out? when I can easily just make my final stand and leave. So I'm going to take care of a few things here this afternoon. Try and get another, couple hours of sleep in before I go out driving tonight. Go out driving this evening into the morning hours, and if I'm lucky and able to stay awake long enough, I will try to jump on. Oh, excuse me. What is it now? Vile Mike stream, the CNA stream tomorrow morning, and have a beer instead of coffee, because I will have driven probably about 8 or 9 hours tonight. Because again, I need to make sure that I have a good enough cushion, financially speaking, to make it through not only the rest of this month, but make sure I can pay my responsibilities for October and November, or not October, November and December, and just get some kind of work going in Las Vegas, which is going to be more beneficial than driving Uber. Which, to that point, when I leave this state, I'm leaving Uber behind. I am not going to drive Uber anymore after I leave Colorado. I don't want to mess around in Las Vegas. I don't want to find out the neighborhoods the hard way. What's safe, what's not safe. I don't want to wear my car out any more than I have to. And to be very frank about it, I'd rather go work at McDonald's. Because there's nothing wrong working at McDonald's. It's just that with my current living situation and circumstances, I wouldn't be able to afford what I have here working at McDonald's. It's just not possible. And living with my mom would save me right off the bat $2,000 because of rent and internet. So that's something I don't have to find. So here's hoping the next 2 weeks go well. I try to make some kind of profit to get myself out of here. And like I said, I'll try to visit who I can visit here the next 2 weeks. I'll probably make another one of these videos next week, keeping everybody apprised of my progress. But I've got things to do today. I've got things to do tomorrow. I've got things to do for the next 2 weeks to get myself ready, get myself situated, and get myself out of this state. It's difficult and hard to admit it, but there's nothing here for me anymore. And it's time to go somewhere where I have the support that I'll need, and somewhere where I can actually, get myself situated, get myself figured out, and answer the big question I have for myself, which is, what do I want to do with my life? Because as of this recording, at this very moment, I still don't know what I want to do with my life. I've just been going by, whatever comes across my way, and that's just not going to work anymore. So I've got to make commitments when I get to Vegas, and the first commitment I need to do is, committing to getting out of this state. I love this state. I love being here. I don't regret my time here. I don't regret my time anywhere that I've been over the past almost 18 years since I've called Vegas home. But it's time to go home. It's no fault of my own. I just, I can't afford to play the guessing game here. I can't afford to continue to drive up here until my car's, on its last legs. I need to do what's best for me. And right now, the best option I have is to do what I can for the next 2 weeks, and then gracefully exit the state and go back home. So, sorry to be a downer. I just want to keep everybody apprised of what's going on, being transparent and being truthful. Because that's all we can do, or at least that's all I can do. But anyways, I know I've gone on a bit of a rant, so I hope to catch any and all of you whenever I can in various live streams, commenting here and there, and I will catch up with you all next week when I have 1 week left of staying here in this state. So wish me luck, and let's hope that the tips are good this week. Take care of yourselves. Hug your family and friends. Hug your pets if you have them. And just try to have an enjoyable rest of your day, week, month, mostly the rest of the year. And I'll see you all next week. So until then, this is Captain MKG signing off.